Hello, good morning. Welcome to Green Team and TC Barter Show, where we talk on crypto and bartering every day. We dive deep into the latest trend, tips, and insight to help you stay ahead of the game. Today, in the world of crypto, we are seeing some interesting moves. Bitcoin has experienced some significant moves recently. Just today, President Donald Trump signed an executive orders to establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve, utilizing Bitcoin seized and criminal and civil assets. This move aims to position the US as a leader in the digital asset space and sparked discussion about the future of cryptocurrency in the financial system. In terms of market movements, Bitcoin price dipped slightly to around 85,000, but is currently recovering and at $90,000. The overall market has shown some gains in the past 24 hours. Some of the altcoins making some solid gains as investors stay focused on regular news. So let me share my screen and let's go on CoinGecko, see what's the charts are looks like today. So we can see the market, if we talk about the whole market, it's down almost 3% in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin is down 1% in the last like 1 hour, but if we see the price, it's standing on $90,000 and it's still recovering. For the 24-hour, it's up a little bit. For the week, it's up like 9.6%. And if we talk about Ethereum, that is also down like 1.1% in the past 1 hour, but still up a little bit for the week, but down for the day. And if we see some other coins, some are up and some are down. Uh, Mostly for the 1 hour, almost everything is going red. We can see, like some are down 1%, 2%. And if I slide to the Pulsechain market, see what's happening on Pulsechain. So Pulsechain was also down in the past like 24 hours. We can see still Pulsechain is down like 2.5% in the past 24 hours. And if we talk about the Pulsex, that is also down like 3% in the 24 hours. Hex is also down like 2.7% in the 24 hours. But for the last like 6 hours and 1 hour, it's a little bit up. For the 1 hour, Pulsechain is up like 1%, and 6 hour, it's up like 4%. And we can see Pulse X is up like almost 6% in the 6 hours. So yeah, market is, recovering a little bit in the past like few hours, but still, down for the 24 hours. And if we see the gainers on Pulsechain today, those are mostly the meme tokens, the useless. So we can see this Puppers is up like 100%. It's a meme token. But we can see for the last like 6 hour and 1 hour, it's going down. So those are like full of risk. They have like more than 90% risk whenever you're buying the new tokens or the new, especially the meme tokens. So we can see their websites and their social links are listed here. But if we see the chart, it's started to go down. So, and also it has like buy and sell text, which is like 4%. So, we would rather pass this token because this is a meme token, and also it has some taxes, some errors. If I see our like green Steam token, which is called Ethtc, Ethereum Trade Credits on Pulsechain, uh, it's down 1% for the 24 hours on Pulsechain pair, but on Pulse X, it's up like 3.5%, and for the 6 hours, it's also up like 8%. And if I click on the chart, so here we can see, even if the market has a lot of like dips, it was down from the previous like few weeks. And if we see the ETHTC chart, it's still going up Well, it also has a big dump here. We can see like a big red candle, but right after that, with the help of like green team, it was up like more than that. It was up like 150% that day, and still we can see red candles for the even for the 24 hours. Even the market is down in the 24-hour section. So we can see this is paired with Pulsechain, and if I slide down on this page, we can see websites and the marketplaces where you can spend your ETHDC directly without even selling. And we can see our Twitter and Telegram listed here. If I click on tctrademarket.com and let's see what we have there. So it's also marketplace. You can place your free ad there. You can also see, some other websites like tcbarter.com, vehicles TC, real TC, mobile TC, TC Trade Market, and also tcdirectory.info. And if I go back on deck screener, so here we can see, some other website. If I click on recommended. So this is another marketplace, another website where you can also put your free ad, and you can avail services or goods directly by using your cryptocurrency like ETHDC. Here we have like a Sea Blue Resort at Philippine, and they accept like ETHDC tokens. So ETHTC token has a philosophy of like doing 2% every day for the 24 hours. That's the green team philosophy. So like green team is a group of people who buy their tribe token. It could be any token, but for us, ETHTC. And whenever they see it's down for the 24 hours, they help it and by buying it and making it up at least like 2% for the day. So today we can see, it's on this pair, it's up like more than 2%. Still, it's down 1% for the day on Pulse pair, but we can see it's also up like 7% for the 6 hours. So if I show the chart of like 2% a day, so what 2% a day is, like if you put any amount, let's say if you put like $800 in a token, that you think it's gonna does averages 2% every day. After like 37 days, it's gonna be like $1,600. And if it does same for the 6 months, it's gonna be like $27,000. And if it does same for the year, it's gonna be $1 million. But there is, no guarantee because someday, market is down and someday the market is up. Even we can see it's down a little bit for the 24 hours, but the good thing is like it has a green team behind it. Whenever they see it go down, they make it up and they buy it and make it up at least 2% a day, but most of the time it's more than 2% in the 24-hour section. So that is also because the whole market is in the dips. It's on sideways. There is like not much excitement going on the good tokens on even Bitcoin and Ethereum. So still we can see, Pulse chain itself is also down. Even everything is red for the 24-hour section. We can see, the whole market is red. Some things are down like 2-3%. And, if we see this meme coin, it's down like 32% in a day. So today the market is like boring, I would say it doesn't have any excitement going on the good tokens. But if we go on, I'm on CoinGecko. If we see like the trending ones, if I click on categories, so on the trending, these are tokens that are trending, but I think they're most of them are not on Ethereum. They might be on Solana or Binance. So these are trending, the meme coins, and the airdrops also. And if I click on gainers, let's see who are the top gainers on CoinGecko today. So we can see this tourism is up like 300%.
So how do we find the right one in all of this? How do we find the good one?
Yeah, that's what we are looking. So the main thing, we focused whenever we are checking the token is the loyal community, like we have on ETHTC, the green team. You know, they will not let the token you're buying go down. Like we had a dump, even if we talk about on ETHTC, we had a big dump. I was showing the chart, and we had a big like red candle in a day, but right after that, with the help of like green team, we were on the top again. We were up like more than 100%.
So the
So
important thing is to pick one that has a green team
yep.
so that if it goes down, it comes right back up again.
Yeah, here we can see we had a big red candle, and right after that we have a big like green candle with the help of green team.
So the green team is people, a group of people that have picked one particular token. Because as you can see on CoinGecko, there's thousands of tokens. Some of them are up 1,000% in one day, and then who knows what will happen the next day. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. How do you navigate, 30,000 tokens? Well, our philosophy is to pick one particular token that you're going to concentrate on with a group of other people who are also going to concentrate on that one particular token. And when that happens, we call it a green team because those people are willing to buy a little bit, whatever they can afford, whenever they see that the candle's red. So that even if the candle's red, there's a pretty good chance because of the green team that's concentrating on that particular token that it's going to get back up again. And of course, the long-term goal of any green team could be to try and average an increase every day. For our green team, we've chosen the goal of trying to average 2% a day. And as Harris explained to you, 2% a day can turn $800 into $1,000,000. 2% a day averaged over a year, if it averages 2% a day for a year, $8,000 can turn into $10,000,000. And of course, there's no guarantee of that, but with the support of a green team concentrating on that one particular token, there's a much better chance of it happening than not. And that's what we're up to. That's what we're doing here. We've chosen the ETHTC token, and there's a group of us called the Green Team. And whatever we can afford, if we see the candles red that day, each of us tries to buy a little bit to bring it back up so that it averages 2% a day. Even with that big dump recently, we're still averaging about 2% a day. I think, Harris, you started an $800 account recently. How much did you put in there?
I've had like $790 like 3 weeks
Uh-huh.
ago, and today it's like doubled. It's like $1,400.
Almost double, yeah. 790 would be closer to 1,600, but still it's 1,400 instead of 790. And so, it's happening. Change this chart to 4 hour. Let's see how it's doing recently. So, let's see, which pair is this?
This is the main pair, Pulsechain.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so you can see even though there was somebody that chose to cash out, the green team, zip, here it comes again, and now it's back to averaging an average of 2% a day. Um, on your chart, if you go to the 2% chart, Harris, and you put in $790, let's see how many days it should take to get up to the 1,400 that you're at. So just slide down row 4, whatever, find 1,400. Go down a little bit more. There you go, 1459, 1430. So that's 30 days. it changes into 790 changes into 1400 after 30 days if it averages 2% a day. So did you put it in 30 days ago, or how many days ago, Harris?
21 days ago.
21 days. So it's ahead of the 2% a day goal, which is nice. And if that same $790 stays in there for a year and keeps averaging 2% a day on the average, look at that, $1,066,000 is the potential. If it gets to that, chances are things will start slowing down a little bit because nothing wonderful lasts forever. So let's say after a year, it starts averaging only 2% a month increase. That's still $20,000 a month increase, which you could then transfer over to tcbarter.com if you wish and spend it as $20,000 worth of value. Check out tcbarter.com. Check out the restaurants that are available, for example. Click on restaurants on the side. If you want to, you can transfer your ETHTC over to tcbarter.com. And the advantage of that is that there's no more gas fees. It's not on the blockchain anymore. And you would not want to transfer all of it over. You just want to transfer what you're planning on spending. So let's say you've got $1 million in there after a year, and you don't want to, well, you can't sell $1 million all in one day. It'll cause too big of a dump, and your portfolio value won't cash out for $1 million because there's not enough liquidity. But you can cash out, whatever it is increasing. If it's increasing 2% a month, that's $20,000 a month that you can either cash out or send over to tcbarter.com. The advantage of sending it over to tcbarter.com is you're not selling it. If you cash out $20,000 on the blockchain, that's a sale. That causes the price to go down. So you could sell $20,000 worth on the blockchain and your portfolio value might go down $40,000. So what's the good of that? Cash out 20,000 and have the rest of your tokens worth 40,000 less than they were 5 minutes ago. So you don't want to sell if you can help it. If you sell any, it helps the price go down. If you buy any, it helps the price go up. So we're in a mode of trying to buy some, and then when we want to do something with it, what some of us do that's, in my opinion, the smartest is to just transfer it over to tcbarter.com. Again, when you do that, you just transfer it over for the equal value, whatever the current value is, and you get TC barter credits instead of ETHTC. And with TC barter credits, there's no transaction fee, there's no blockchain fee, there's no gas fee. And you also haven't hurt your portfolio value because you didn't sell any. Transferring it from one account to another is not selling. It's not going to affect the price. It's not going to make the price go down. It's not going to make the rest of your $1 million portfolio go down in value. If you take it out in whatever amounts you want and transfer it over to TC barter, I would just take out the amount that I'm planning on spending. So I would take out enough to go and stay in a vacation rental, buy a car, go to a restaurant. All these restaurants, there's a couple dozen restaurants, many of them are nationwide USA restaurants that you can, get a gift card and use it anywhere. You don't take the TC barter credits itself to Subway sandwiches, for example. What you do is you buy a gift card of Subway sandwiches from tcbarter.com. So you use your TC to buy these gift cards, and then when you go to the restaurant to eat, you don't have to explain to them what TC is because the cashier is not going to understand it. What you have is a plastic card, just like a credit card, that you swipe through their credit card machine, and it pays for your meal using the gift card credits. So, you can have a gift card at the pizza place, the coffee shop, the soup kitchen restaurant, Uber Eats, they'll deliver the food to you. Uh, DoorDash, they'll deliver the food to you. It pays for the food and the delivery, everything with your gift card, which you bought with TC Barter. Notice if let's say you put an extra couple $100 into ETHTC on the blockchain, and let's say that couple $100 does average 2% a day. After 37 days, that couple $100 is now worth $400 worth of TC barter credits. If you transfer it over there and start spending it in restaurants, etc., that means you're getting your food for half price. You can, transfer it over, buy a car. You got your car for half price. Let's go back and look at the market on tcbarter.com. tcbarter.com is a place where you can spend your ETHCC. You can spend it as ETHCC if you want. Notice on the bottom of this page, slides clear to the bottom, Harris. The bottom of the page at tcbarter.com, there's 3 different ways to do business. The one on the right says CC cryptocurrency. That means you can use your Bitcoin or your or your Ethereum or your ETHTC directly with some of these participants. Some of them are advertising that they will accept the CC directly, in other words, cryptocurrency directly. You can use ETHTC to pay them directly. But that's not very common, because why do you want to pay blockchain fees? Why don't you just transfer that ETHTC into TC barter credits? So now there's no blockchain fee, and they still have the same value. Just transfer them across at whatever value they were on the blockchain, and that's how much TC barter credits you have. And then you can spend them as TC barter. You can also do direct trades on here. You don't have to use cryptocurrency or TC barter credits. You can just trade your car for a boat, or trade your car for getting your house painted, or whatever. And to find that, you just go through these people listings, these market listings. There's 2,500 participants in different countries around the world. A lot of them are in the United States. There's some in Africa. There's some in Pakistan, India, a lot of them in the Philippines. But these that we're looking at here right now are the United States ones. You can get your lawn aerated. You can get a buffet restaurant. You can get appraisals, buy a car, etc. And this is a place where you can spend your ETHTC at the new higher value after it goes up in value. If it goes down in value, just wait. Chances are it may go back up, just like what happened recently. So there's 4 different ways to get TC barter credits at tcbarter.com. The best way is to place a free listing and start earning some by offering your professional services. If you do lawn mowing, house painting, carpet cleaning, maybe you're a dentist, you have an eyeglass shop, you can advertise that you're willing to accept TC for your services or at your business. You can trade vehicles, vacation rentals, real estate to get TCs. You can place an ad which is free, and there's no blockchain fees if they pay you with TC, because it's not on the blockchain. They're just paying you with TCs within the app. You can also place products and give certificates on consignment in the TC store, and we can sell them for you and help you earn TCs. You can also share your unique referral link. Show them how to get the referral link, Harris. You just go to the far left there and click on invite a friend, or else up there under your profile is another place. And you can show them this QR code on your phone, and they can register by using that QR code, or you can email them this big long link there where it says copy. You can copy that link and text it to them or email it to them. And if your friend signs up, it's free for you, it's free for them. But if they sign up based on your referral, you get 10 TCs for free. So they sign up free, you signed up free, and yet there's 10 TCs available to you for each friend that you refer. It just requires that they put in a complete listing, either put in their selfie or a picture of one of their products or services, and then put in what they have available, what they want, and their email and their phone number and so on. And then there's a test email that comes to them. They have to verify their email that they're a real person. And then as soon as all that happens, you get 10 TCs. And then, of course, the final way that you can get TCs is just go ahead and trade some of your cryptocurrency straight across at the same value that it's selling for over on Dex Screener or on CoinGecko. You can get ETHTC with cryptocurrency. Excuse me, you can get TC at tcbarter.com with ETHTC or other cryptocurrency. So it's fun. I mean, you can put in some money into ETHTC if you want to. If it goes up in value, you can either hang on to it and wait for it to go up some more, or you can transfer it over to tcbarter.com and start spending it. You probably want to do a little bit of each. Maybe put in $800 that you don't touch and wait and see if it turns into $1 million. What's the most you can lose by playing this game? The most you can lose is what you put in. If you put in $800, that's the most you can lose. What's the most you can gain? Well, if you wait a year and it averages 2% a day, maybe you can gain $1 million portfolio, which you can start taking out a little bit every month. Take out $20,000 value a month. You can either, cash out and hurt your price a little bit, or you can not hurt your price and not cash out, and instead just transfer it over to tcbarter.com and spend it. Or you can spend it directly with anybody that's willing to accept it, anybody that's advertising that will accept ETHTC directly. So, the trick is earn it or buy it and then spend it. Don't sell it. Earn it or buy it and then hold on to it. And if it's going up and you can afford to take out a little bit, then take out a little bit and spend it. Earn and spend is the name of the game of the tcbarter.com. And the name of the game of the green team is put in a little bit if you can afford it, when you can afford it, in order to help it average 2% a day. If you put in your $800 worth and tomorrow somebody else puts in $800 worth, chances are it's going to go up way more than 2% that day. Already in the last 6 hours, it's up 7.81%. So the more people that get involved, remember the important thing about a token, the important thing about cryptocurrency is not the sales pitch, it's not the website, it's not the story, it's not the track record, it's not the past, it's not the future, it's not what everybody thinks, it's the community. The only thing that makes the token go up and the only thing that makes it average 2% a day increase, if it does, is the community. You and me and your friend and their friend buying a little bit and helping it go up. The only thing that can make cryptocurrency go up is that somebody's buying it. There's nothing else that makes it go up. So if you want to hold a cryptocurrency that's going to go up, you got to tell a friend, hey, join in with me on the green team. We're all concentrating on this one particular token. Now, obviously, there's nothing wrong with also having some Bitcoin and also having some Ethereum. But if you're trying to make $1 million portfolio or say a $10 million portfolio, $8,000 put into a green team for any token that does end up averaging 2% a day. It doesn't have to be ETHTC. You might find some other green team that you like better. But the one that we're concentrating on is ETHTC, and we are succeeding at making it average 2% a day. We don't guarantee that. Nobody's can guarantee that. Nobody can give you any financial advice. You've got to decide for yourself. Are you going to pick ETHTC as your green team token? What's nice about ETHTC is it does have a bunch of websites where you can spend it. It does have utility. You can buy, sell, trade with it. All of those websites that you see there on the right are places where you can spend ETHTC directly. There's one for real estate, mobile phones, a general directory, vacation rentals, etc., etc. There's a YouTube channel, there's a Twitter account, there's a Telegram account. So ETHTC does have utility. So that's a handy thing that if nothing else happens, at least you can spend it or trade it, right? So that's the story of ETHTC. It has been picked by a green team, that's us, to try and maintain a 2% a day average increase as a goal. Again, there's no guarantee. It's not financial advice for you to go to put your house money or rent money into it. No, 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 no. You only put in what you can afford to lose. What's the most you can lose? What you put in. What's the most you can make? Who knows? Maybe $1 million. It sure is fun trying. We invite you to join in with us. Let's go, go, go.
Okay, so yeah, we have covered almost everything, the crypto and bartering in a very great way. So thank you so much for watching, guys, on YouTube. Uh, if you like this video, you can share with your friends and family members. We will talk to you tomorrow at the same time.
8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time every day, including weekends and holidays, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. And if you want to be on the show to come and tell us about your business, we'd love to hear what do you have to barter? What do you have? What's your experience? How much did you put into the green team and how's it doing? Come on the show and talk to us. To do that, just send us an email. My email is donald@tcbarter.com. Send me an email and we'll arrange it so that you can be on the show and tell us what your experience is.